favorite flavor from chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and banana. Milk It Milkshake, the shake that moves.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2. Action! Action!
Welcome to the Sun Breakfast Show. We have no competitor. We have no competitor who can come and compete with us.
Danger! Danger!
Let them team up.
All right, it's 0814. My name is Steve, aka So Sick.
Hazzy, the princess.
And if you're rushing for work and you need to be there at 8 in the morning, guess how many minutes late you are? The guys do the math.
Minutes.
There we go.
14 minutes late. Yo. This one,
Yes. And if you're at work right now, listen to us from the comfort of your workplace. A big round of applause to you. Yeah? You are a good employee. You need to get whatever you deserve. Yeah. And if you haven't opened your shop right now and it's your own and people have been bouncing, you also not a cool person. All right, coming up, we have the Billboard charts coming up in the next few minutes or so. But right now, we're talking about World No Tobacco Day. And in the studio, we have our mental health specialist and advocate of living right and being good, Harrison Njonga. How you doing, my brother?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. How's life going?
We are doing well, not knowing about you here.
Good. Yeah. What's wrong with your skin? Like, you have like really nice skin. What's going on with that? It's not oily like mine.
No, it's a lotion that I use.
Oh, you're using new lotion. What is it?
I've been using there's this lotion. It's cream. It's Fair and Handsome.
It's called Fair and Handsome.
Yes, I have an
I'm not
oil
putting on a
skin.
lotion called Fair and Handsome. Imagine me. Oh, Steve, what are you doing? I'm at home. What lotion am I putting? Fair and Handsome. Nah. It's good, but it's working. It's like it's keeping your skin looking,
Sure.
There was
Thank
a
you.
cream for women. It was called
Fair and Lovely.
I think
Yes.
you remember that. Maybe that's the opposite.
Can I tell
Yes,
you the
it's the
story
opposite.
about Fair and Lovely?
By all means, enlighten me.
In high school, I started using Fair and Lovely because
Yay.
I was having
Kala kenaka pink na white.
having like pimple outbreak, but it was just puberty, right? Oh, nakashika pamenso. And that's when I understood when I was young, right? I understand why women, when they start like applying these things, there's a period you look really handsome.
Yeah?
Like, I looked really good. And then after looking at myself in the mirror, like, I think I used it for like 6 months. I was always buying it. It used to make me feel so good. And then I looked at myself in the mirror. Then I looked at my hands. I was like, eh?
I had a friend who used Fair and Lovely. She was very dark, like maybe his shade but darker, and she still remained dark black.
I didn't get like light skinned like Papa Wemba light skinned. You know, I got light, just lighter. And it was unnatural. I started looking like a bit gay. do you understand what I mean?
I do.
Yeah. So somebody told me, oh, you look so nice on the face. Yeah, your skin looks nice, but your hands, man. That's when I stopped. I was like, nah. I think we'll just go to this one.
I always thought
That's
static.
Fair and
was
Handsome.
the idea.
Nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing fair. That's just for you, Harrison. Do that Fair and Handsome stuff. Do you, man?
Yeah.
All right. In 1999, I decided to start smoking. Yeah.
I was 8 years old.
In 1999, you were 8 years old. Well, I decided smoking. I always wanted to start smoking.
Always wanted to?
Yeah, because I mean, like, whatever they dish to you about smoking it was always the cool guys that were smoking in the movies. The bad guy, he's like, I'm about to kill your family. And then every time, like, a guy would walk in slow motion, and then he would light a cigarette, like, chwa, and then like, your whole family is about to die. Yeah, man, I just thought that was so cool, even in the music videos or whatever it is. So I always...
It was sold to people as the cool thing.
Yeah, so in 1999, I decided from my cousin, I found my cousin used to smoke when I was staying with my cousin. And he was like, 15 years old or something like that. And I decided, let me try it. And I really enjoyed it.
And how old were you when you started smoking?
I was young. I don't want people to start doing calculations here. I was young.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, so at the beginning it was like all fun and games, and to a point where I started craving it. You know, like I really wanted to do it. And then now it became like, oh man, whatever one kwacha you have, I think when I started smoking it was like 15 ngwe for a cigarette.
Okay.
Whatever one kwacha you have or whatever it is, it all went to a cigarette. So until I started buying packets, things like that. Next thing you know, my kid sister started smoking as well. And we started doing packets. We started sharing cigarettes until she decided to stop at one point, and I kept on going. The journey is bad because now you have a problem with your teeth. Like I blame cigarettes for the reason I've lost all my teeth. Like I've lost all my teeth, and the fact that your mouth is just not what it used to be. Your fingers are not what they used to be. The way you smell on your body, not what used to be. You have to take more cosmetic procedures, more sprays, all these things. It just became cumbersome. And I looked back and I had been smoking for 23 years.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, I've been smoking for 23 years. When I smoked for 2 years, it's like I would laugh at people I smoked for 20 years. They're going to die of lung cancer. So when I smoked for 23 years, I got scared. I was like, no, we're not doing this anymore. That's how I stopped. So today is what? Today is what? The 30th?
30th of May.
So I haven't smoked for 1 year and 5 months.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Yeah. And I kiss better now. So all the ladies, you know, if you want like a fresh mint guy, that's me. My skin has improved.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to need like fair and handsome, but now I don't. You know, I just put like oil. What else has improved? My sleep patterns as well. I mean, I don't have any cravings for anything. Yeah, so I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
And I feel like even though we're reaching these ages, I feel like 20 years obviously destroyed something in my body.
23 years.
But 23 years has destroyed something in my body. But I feel better health-wise. Yeah.
Okay.
So today in the studio we're talking about World No Tobacco Day, and it's being commemorated on the 31st of May, which is tomorrow. And this year's global theme is Unmask the Appeal. Hashtag Tobacco Exposed turns the spotlight on the sneaky tactics tobacco, nicotine, and related industries use to lure new users, especially young people. Yeah, but I don't know, Njonga. Don't they write smoking is harmful to your health?
Yeah, they do. But there are other tactics that these tobacco industries are using to deceive people. So they will write tobacco is harmful, and now a lot of people think when we are talking of tobacco, we are talking of the smoking,
The cigarette.
the cigarettes, yes.
Yeah, because cigarette obviously are frowned upon.
Yes.
I tell you, like, I only found out after a while that when I'm around people, there'll be like 2 or 3 of us smoking.
Yes.
The other 20 would not be smoking. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh, okay, so we're the odd couple.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So how are they making tobacco more appealing? For me, it was movies and music videos. So how are they doing it now?
Now you have seen, we have a lot of ways tobacco is being produced, or it's being administered to people. If you go in almost all the nightclubs today, you find shisha.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you find people vaping. And those are
And vaping,
some of the
I gotta lie, can't lie.
tactics. Yes.
Vaping looks so cool.
Yes,
Yeah?
it looks so cool. It looks harmless. It doesn't look like something that can harm you.
And it's cold as well.
Yes,
And it smells good
you
too.
won't find on a vaping stick written tobacco
Harmful.
is harmful. Yes, you won't find shisha. They have indicated that it's harmful. Why? These are the tactics that these industries are making to deceive people. Yes, so now at this point we are appealing, especially to those who have not yet started smoking, that even what we see attractive in our eyes can end up destroying us through what is the contents of what is inside whatever we are trying to smoke. So we are appealing to those who have not yet started to never touch those or to never be deceived by those tactics that these industries are making.
You know, I really try to get the whole shisha thing. Like, I used to when I was smoking, I would try shisha and I'd be like, "What is this nonsense?" I'd be like, I never got it. But I see people now, like, when they are doing shisha, it's like one after the other. It's like, guys.
Yeah,
like,
there are people who are actually
Yeah.
running a lounge, shisha, and it's like fully packed.
Yeah, and the ladies are participating a lot. And the good thing, the appeal is that it doesn't have these things that a cigarette will have, like the smell of cigarettes on your
Yeah.
body. You actually smell better.
Yes,
Yeah.
because they add flavors. They
Yeah.
add flavors, they add colors, and all that, and it looks very cool and very attractive because
Yeah.
of those colors. They look so attractive, and those who have not, who have never tried, they'll say, I would want to try and see how it feels.
Yeah.
And in doing so, you end up being addicted to it, and you can't do without it afterwards, because the contents in the same shisha, it's the same contents that are found in the cigarettes. So it's the same, it's one and the same. It's just that deception that these industries are putting in place to make sure people get attracted and they can continue consuming these products even when they are harmful.
Yeah, but there's some countries that have these laws as well. Like they ask tobacco companies to put labels on their cigarettes, right? One country puts the effects, like if their lungs are rotten or whatever is happening, the teeth are rotten, they put that on the label.
On the label, yes.
And it hasn't changed anyone's
No, it
addiction.
never changes anybody's addiction, never changes anybody's perspective. Maybe we should have but I think if you're an adult, right, and it's written on a packet of cigarette that tobacco is harmful.
I smoked for 20 years as a young adult, and I never read that label, not even once.
Really?
I mean, I never saw it. I just wanted the damn cigarette.
Okay.
I don't care what you say. I just want the
Okay.
cigarette. Yeah.
Okay. Njonga.
You know, that's what we are saying. If I can ask you, how did you start? It was maybe through someone telling you, when you smoke tobacco, you feel calm, you feel cool, you feel better.
Yeah.
Yes. So now, even our strategy, we are going to those people who have not yet started, especially the youths in schools.
Yeah.
Yes. If we make sure we tell them about the deception that is there and how harmful tobacco is, they can start having that fear. You know, if every time you're being told when you smoke tobacco, the likelihood of you having cancer are high. If you smoke tobacco, you are going to destroy your lungs. If you smoke tobacco, this is how it will affect you. So through those dangers that we are preaching to these young children and youths, it will be able to help them refrain from using tobacco products.
I don't know. For me, I think what got me is that every time I would see somebody who, I'll look at somebody's face. I'm like, this person smokes. So I was like, I hope I do not look like that, because there's just sometimes when you look at someone's face, you're like, oh, this person
You
smokes.
can tell, yes.
Yeah, because either they are aging a little bit faster.
Much
Yes.
faster.
Yeah, or
Their
their
lips look
their
dry.
lips are dry, or
Their eyes
Yeah.
look some type of way as
It's
well.
like, yeah. So
Yes.
I always hoped that I would never look like that. I don't think I got to the point where I started looking like that, where you look like you're just a person who smokes
If
constantly.
your skin doesn't need fair and handsome now,
Yeah.
I'll end there.
So the objective of the day is to urge tobacco users worldwide to abstain from using tobacco products for 24 hours. So if you're listening right now, can you do it? Can you stay 24 hours without smoking a cigarette? Can you do it? I never could. Like, I'm telling you, like, I remember, like, in the neighborhood, like, you don't have a cigarette. You wake up in the morning and the only thing that you're craving is a cigarette. You would walk to this canteen, but what next thing you know, you've walked like 4 kilometers just to
Wow.
look for a cigarette.
Yes.
And then when you find it, it's the best thing ever. Imagine that. It's a crazy world. So how can I try and stop smoking if I'm smoking right now?
You know, stop smoking, it's not something that is easier. It begins with an individual himself or herself. So it all begins by making a choice to say, I want to stop.
Yeah.
And stopping of tobacco, it's a gradual process. You don't need to panic yourself. If you know you have already become addicted to tobacco, you can start reducing. There are some people that take even like 2 packs of tobacco. That's like 40 sticks in a day.
Yeah.
So you can start reducing on a daily basis. So if you are reducing maybe by 2 every week, that will be able to take you quite a longer period. But as you are taking, you have a more like a schedule that you have. You are taking how you are taking. If you reduce maybe from 20, you reduce to 18. From 18, you can reduce to 16. From 16, you can reduce to 14. Just like that until you reach 2 sticks, and then from there you can stay away from it. That is how one can.
Yeah, that actually worked for me as well. I mean, there was a point I just said, no, I'll be smoking every time I eat. Like, so if I had breakfast, you would see me, I would disappear.
So you'd eat regularly?
Like, no, I wouldn't. Like, if I had 3 meals, like, if I have breakfast, I'll go downstairs and I have a cigarette. And then if I have lunch, after lunch, I'll have a cigarette. And then if I whatever snack I have before supper. And then I would make sure that when I get home, I don't smoke. Because while I was in committed relationships, I used to lie that I don't smoke. So when you get home, you can't smoke because you smell like cigarettes. So that from 17 hours up to a particular time, I didn't smoke until early in the morning. So that worked for me for a couple of years. And then alcohol as well, because I had an issue where beer would go with a cigarette.
Yes, a lot of people.
Yeah, so like if I'm having a beer and I don't have a cigarette, I feel like
it's
the beer is not working.
Yes.
Yeah, all these things. And then as soon as I have a cigarette, I'm like, oh, okay, now it's time to party. So I think for me the biggest thing was the alcohol and cigarettes mixture, because I felt like they couldn't work together. But now I can actually drink and not even think about a cigarette.
Yeah.
And when I put a cigarette to my mouth, or maybe I'm lighting for somebody, it's the most disgusting taste ever. I'm like, wow.
Yes.
I'm done. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Let's get a call 0212617140. Good morning.
Hello, Rusty.
Hey, Mrishan Mkwai.
Mwabuka vile.
2 thumbs up. Who we talking to?
Mudara ndana Mr. Bag wakutala kanyeni chimbi panchimwe.
Mr. Bag, go ahead.
Ndefo kulanda ko pega chilia tobacco ebyo.
Yeah.
Ba Steve. Pera mwatisa epsatu alikashani fwaka. Ndo vapo wala pepe fyamba. Balanda fyamba fyali ankapo kuleka dhani balani whatever shanshani. Because the balani ya ishupeko kuleka ba Steve mukeza zango kwebati umuntu ngata pepe po balani ngashitareru fotura sango apo ndepera example kuri bayama wanjabe kala kufamu ngaba wafye kufamu bena balanda ture ndetera gofe medaya balani mwamona nomba medaya balani ita pwani within 1 week na 1 week some days Monday to Sunday fure yapwa pantevo ba pepa nchira nshita mwamona ka
Yeah.
Ero futi ndefo kwipsa kwa wabene bali kupane huko bali abapangefe amafuaka nga bali shukwe bachikwali ba cancer abantu balalwala cancer fyanshi bapanga nista baba banning na kuri government ati fumira fireta muno pantu barabara panga no kushoko bati ifira walika cancer ifira twala kububi yo ifira Steve lero ngai kuri baraba nenso ba pepe fyamba bena balanda tawashi bati na Yesu wali pepere pwe fyamba nisha pangire chimuti nina abantu obo abana bena ba Steve ubwalo wali shupako kuleka bati tetindande sana ba Steve tuli bonse mwali shwe tuli bawo.
Okay. All right, thank you very much, Mr. Bag. I don't know. I don't know if you answer that. Why aren't cigarettes banned?
Okay, I wouldn't answer why it cannot be banned, but it all comes to a point where we are saying tobacco, at the moment, tobacco is legalized. And because it is legalized, we are saying it is harmful regardless of it being legalized. But then there are laws that regulate tobacco use and tobacco selling. So those are things that we have to take note of,
Is
and
it
it's
like-
all about a choice.
Yeah, a
For
lot of things
someone
have
to start
changed, yeah.
smoking, it's a choice that one makes. That's why we are advocating for the use of tobacco, especially to our young ones, so that they don't get deceived and end up being addicted to tobacco.
I mean, there's a lot of strides that have been taken with, trying to stop people from smoking. I mean,
Yes.
a long time ago, if I'm in my office at work, I could smoke.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if I jump on a bus
Bus,
today,
you can smoke.
you could smoke.
Yes.
If you jump on a plane, you could smoke. Now, even everywhere, it was so irritating. Like, I mean, people used to always chase smokers, so we would all find ourselves in the smoking section. So I think over the years, things have changed so much.
Yes.
Yeah. In terms of smoke, because we know the effects of it and all the things that happen. But before we call it a day and let you go, Njonga, smoking is any addiction for me. I feel even like the smoking, it's your decision.
It is.
It's your decision. Yeah, I know your girlfriend can tell you not to stop smoking. Your mom can tell you. Your auntie can tell you. Whatever. It's your decision. If you don't make that decision yourself, you'll never stop.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
just the
No
way
one's
that
going to
things
stop
are.
for you. Let's get another call. 0212617140. I guess we lost that call.
A text message. Steve says tobacco is harmful to our health. So who is in more danger? In a more dangerous situation, a passive smoker or an active one? Elaborate more on this one, Moses.
I hear it's a passive smoker.
Okay.
Yeah, passive smoker, they don't even use the filter. You use the filter when smoking. There's a filter on the cigarette. A passive smoker doesn't. They just inhale all the bad stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. So I know that people, but we're talking about banning these things. I mean, foods are also giving you cancer. Yeah, there are all sorts of things that give you cancer. Even the sun gives you cancer. We're not going to ban the sun, are we? But the thing is that at the end of the day, you need to think about your health, and that's what's really important.
At the end of the day, it's about the fact that there is a product which is harmful, and governments across the globe have legalized the sale of this product for one simple reason, because on the pack they say we're going to write this product is harmful to your health, so do not use it excessively. So they're basically allowing the sale of a harmful product to the public, and they're saying it's up to you to choose whether you want to use it or not.
But sugar is also harmful.
Yes.
We buy it every day. It's in a shop. It doesn't have a sign saying sugar is harmful to you. But it's good that they were given that much grief that they had to put that on the pack. Imagine you're selling food, right? And someone says this food is harmful to you. Would you buy that food?
It's like the way that I was going to make an excuse which you weren't going to buy, Steve. Can I, Master?
Go ahead, as long as it's not foolishness. Go ahead.
It's like the way the devil sells sin. Sin is sweet. It is sweet. But we all know that it's harmful to our souls and our spirits. And even when we sin, there is a label that says this is sin, it will lead to your death. But because it's so sweet, we indulge.
Amen.
And we should not waste sin.
Oh, that was shaky. All right, just your last words. And where are we commemorating it? Are we actually going for a march past or whatever? What's going on with World No Tobacco Day?
We are not going to have a march past, but we are intensifying on sensitization. Yeah, so we'll do more of school sensitization. This is what we have been trying to do, and we have been putting things in place so that we can do this. We'll do a lot of school sensitization, market sensitization.